And we are back. Let's have a look around the
My
apartment.
first teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him.
You're not gonna either. Well, depends on that. You let George Stobbart give you a little something down. I literally just sat at a chair. Yeah, I have. Okay, I found someone. Oh, I thought she was going to use the phone.
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call.
You got up just to say that. What's this shit?
You have no messages.
Nobody loves you.
It was a photograph of my father, the first one I ever took, with the first camera he ever bought me.
Okay. Fucking hell, talk about hoarding. Okay. Oh, the elephant.
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Cochon's.
Nope. Nothing else, no? I think that's it then, isn't it? Nice.
Mademoiselle Collard.
Oh, hello there. Don't tell me. I'm going to meet a tall, dark man.
No, I don't think so. Why would you say that?
Just a wild guess.
Anyway, your cousin's female and very pretty.
What?
Your cousin from Marseille. How could you forget her so soon? She was only in your apartment yesterday.
Ah, really?
Such a charming young girl.
Isn't she? And in my apartment, you say?
She let herself in, of course. She's got a key.
Suddenly, everything made sense. My apartment had been bugged. That was how Plantard knew all about my article. How did I know? Because the only cousin I have is a sweet little guy called Jean-Marc, who runs a patisserie in Le Touquet. These people were determined, which meant they were also very dangerous. I suppose she'd forgotten which apartment was mine.
Oh, Miss Collard, you're a mind reader. That's just what she said.
Oh, I bet it was. Well, I'd better be going. See what my sweet cousin's been getting up to.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Rougerie. Cochon residence. Cafe. Well, suppose I'll go to the cafe.
The door was locked.
Oh? Oh, sorry, I accidentally clicked off the thing. Bloody window. Oh, hello. Funny little shout, man. Look after her belly. When
Hello.
did you
Could I
see
ask
your
you some
toes? What are those?
That depends. Are you a cop?
No, I'm a journalist.
Bit late, aren't you? They already took away the body.
I'm doing a follow-up on this story. Tell me, are you related to the workman I saw digging the hole?
Don't talk to me about flobage. Pah!
Flabage.
Hey,
He just won a fortune on the horses and he won't give me a cent.
well, it's his money.
When he was broke, he was happy to touch me for a loan. Brothers should look after each other, he used to say. He's changed his tune now, he's brassed up.
Bloody hell, if it was such a you know, you got to place a lot of money on a, you know, if how he was going on like the horse was a legend, the odds wouldn't have been all that good. So, oh god,
Damn right I
oh
am.
shit, I
You
clicked.
should be writing about me, not that idiot that got blown up.
The heroes who
Oh.
pick up the pieces when disaster strikes.
Exactly.
Well, give me your best smile and maybe I'll put your picture in the article.
Oh, right. Just give me a minute to do my hair.
Hello?
Yes,
Okay.
I need to take some more pictures.
of course. My pleasure. Just give me a moment.
There was nothing I could do. The workman had everything under control.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
I don't understand that at all.
Have the police finished with the crime scene?
What does it look like? I got orders to board up the windows, and that's what I'm doing.
So the body's been removed?
I certainly hope so, or it'll stink to high heaven when they take down these boards.
Shouldn't you check?
Are you kidding? They don't pay me enough to put up boards, let alone check for dead bodies.
I need to take some more pictures.
Of course. My pleasure. Just give me a moment.
There might have been clues down there, but I was relieved I didn't have a sewer key.
Oh, I was going to see if I could get scared by the cat. Oh.
The pipes weren't going to help my investigation.
Ah. So I was showing about with pictures then. How do I do that? Oh. Guessing that's just so I can. Well, I haven't got a camera.
The police had been quick to clear away the wreckage and arrange for the window to be boarded up.
I'm afraid you can't go in there, madame.
Okay, okay. Hello?
So let's see what happens if we talk to him about the
Yes.
items.
You see this ticket?
Are you trying to bribe me?
No.
I don't blame you, of course. Good-looking fella like me.
Would you like this hair clip?
What do you take me for? Some kind of a pervert?
Yes.
Take a look at this.
I don't like laissez hankies. They scratch my nose.
I can see how that
got a
must
big
be a
nose.
problem for you.
Ah, even she busted out the big
Would
nose
you
grip.
recognize this?
That is the key to a safe. A Warren special, if I'm not mistaken.
What do you think of my shell case?
Are you in the scrap business?
Of course not.
Pity. I've got some rubbish just like that I need to get rid of.
He wouldn't be interested.
Yeah, you show him everything else.
Look at this secret message.
Very nice. But it's not secret now, is it? It's just a message.
Do you like this cuffing?
It's the kind of thing you pick up for a couple of euros at Les Puces de Saint-Ouen.
Ah.
He wouldn't be interested.
Do you know this man?
He looks like a nasty piece of work. I had an uncle who was with the fascists, but we never talk about him.
What happened to him?
How should I know? We never talk about him.
I like that one.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
What do you think I am? A plumber?
Au revoir.
Right. So,
I needed some direction, some clue to where I should go next.
here we go. Something a bit new, maybe. The
Bonjour,
sleepy guy.
monsieur.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Look at
Can
his
I ask what
eyes.
you're doing?
I am guarding the scene of a terrible and heinous crime.
Yeah, this statue. Tell me about it.
Au contraire, mademoiselle. This statue is a pure and visionary statement. A comment upon man's self-imposed isolation within a debased societal framework.
Not a crime, then.
The only crime you will find here is the murder of the great Monsieur Cachon.
No. How dramatic.
I know. Here in this very building, no less. It is top secret, but according to Cachon's wife, the killer was dressed as a mime. Police believe there was an accomplice, a young female journalist. Even as we speak, she is being hotly pursued up and down the land. No stone is being left unturned.
Good place to look for a journalist, officer.
We police are no fools.
Evidently.
Huh.
How was Monsieur Cachon killed?
He was shot in cold blood.
Funny looking
With a
fella,
gun.
innit?
Why was he dressed as a mime?
I have my own theory. Either he was mad,
Oh,
or he was a real mime, trying to throw us all off the scent by cunningly not wearing a disguise.
how long have you been in the police force?
All my life, mademoiselle.
It shows.
Thank you.
Huh.
You must be quite an aficionado of modern art.
Au contraire, I adore it. In fact, I dabble myself.
Oh, really? I used to dabble myself, but I managed to quit in the end.
Why would a mime kill Monsieur Cachon?
He was a hired killer, I expect. Everybody knows mimes don't leave prints. I'm sorry, mademoiselle. This is a crime scene, and I cannot permit you to pass beyond this point.
Maybe I can use that over a climb up or something.
I would be obliged if you did not touch the art, mademoiselle.
So I've got to get him to fuck off.
Monsieur,
Mademoiselle?
what do you think of this boat ticket?
Mademoiselle, if you think taking me on a boat trip down the Seine is going to get me into bed with you, then you are mistaken. I have been trained to resist women offering boat tickets, and men too. We are up to date on gender issues, you know.
No, well, at least he's got
How would
integrity.
you like a nice hair clip like this?
I must warn you, mademoiselle, that I have been trained to resist such improper advances.
He must work at Integrity Farms.
What do you think of this pretty cloth?
Wait a minute. What is this? I have seen this before, but where? Of course! Now I remember! At my dear grandmama's. Bless her little dressing table.
I thought he was going to stay inside.
I knew better than to show him.
Take a look at the shell case.
My God! This must be from the gun that killed him!
Are you sure? I think it is from an army field gun.
Ah, yes, of course. The size, that's the giveaway, isn't it?
No. I'd be crazy to show him the...
What do you think of my elephant?
A poor piece, to be honest. Derivative. Crude. Forget about.
Oh, really? I was just wondering where I should stick it.
Somewhere that doesn't get much light?
That's just what I was thinking.
Ha 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 ha.
Ever see symbols like
Banters.
these?
Only at the bottom of a bottle, mademoiselle. Ha! You see what I did there? I always find a little humor breaks the ice at a crime scene. Don't you agree?
No.
Ever seen one of these?
Not since I was a boy. My father taught me how to whip using a metal cylinder like that.
I bet that kept you quiet.
Indeed it did. I never talked to him again. He died before I finished.
Ah, shit.
How was Monsieur Cachon killed?
He was shot
Why was he dressed as...
I have my own.
Oh,
Or
how long?
all my life.
It shows.
Thank you.
You
So
must
it's
be
just
quite an...
Au contraire.
Okay. Why would...
just the usual shit. Nothing else, no. Oh,
Please do not finger the wires. They are high-tension titanium-coated wires, especially imported from Birmingham, in England.
This guy was
Right
either
by where
into
I
art
live.
or wire,
Well,
or
it's
both.
If
not
they were to
Birmingham,
become
I'm a
freed,
yam-yam,
this
not a
superb
brummie.
piece of kinetic engineering would topple and fall. At the same time, the force of the recoil would take your eye out.
So, Tweezery. Elephantic. Anything else?
The smashed window hadn't been repaired yet. There was just a sheet of flimsy plastic over it.
Right then. Let's see what else she's got to say. Because I don't know where else I could go.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
The woman who claimed to be my cousin. Could you describe her again?
Well, she was your height, her hair lighter than yours, but otherwise she was very like you. But with impeccable manners, of course.
I bet. Do you know anything about this boat ticket?
No, mademoiselle. I am not a tourist office.
Hmm.
What do you think of my hair clip?
Very nice. One day I might be able to afford one of those, mademoiselle.
Aww.
Take a look at this cloth.
It looks expensive. Did you steal it?
Well, no, of course not.
Actually, you did.
Ever seen a safe key like this?
In my business, I don't come across many safes.
What do you think of this shell case?
I think whoever stopped that one must have a sore bottom.
No.
No.
What do you make of this message?
It will take you on a journey that begins where it ends. In laughter and in tears, in sadness and in joy.
You got all that from this paper?
No, it's from a song. I heard it on the radio this morning.
What do you think of this carving?
It's nice, but I wouldn't flash it around this neighborhood.
I don't suppose you're any good at unraveling codes.
My beautiful grandmother was a cryptologist for the Resistance, but all I inherited were her good looks.
It
I'm
wouldn't
sure
be
I'll
sensible
find
to let her know about Carchon. I took this stone cylinder from a safe.
Interesting. Let me give you a word of advice. If you ever want to know what is written on it, you should smear it with paint and then roll it on paper.
What?
It's a gift, mademoiselle. I never question it.
Ah, that's exactly what I did, didn't
Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
I? Anything else to click on? Should we try the apartment again?
So, where had my pretty new cousin hidden her little bug, eh? I was going to have to search everywhere.
Behind the picture.
You have no messages.
It was a photograph of my father, the first one I ever took, with the first camera he ever bought me. They hadn't placed the bug on the photo.
Camera. Table.
No, I'm not giving up.
Okay, bit of a strange song. Okay, anything going on? Oh, it's just strange being able to click that in general.
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call.
Oh. Oh, my dog's barking at something.
My first teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him. Undisturbed. No bugs there.
So maybe in here? Let's have a good look. No, no.
The box was carved by my father. Never had a key. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Cochon's. But that small metal disc underneath it in the chest was a recent addition.
Ha! Only if you smash the thing open. Small. She took it. Huh? Huh? So did she take the disc?
The box was carved by my father. Never had a key. The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Cochon's. But that small metal disc underneath it in the chest was a recent addition.
There we go.
Oh, chère cousine. You left me a little present. You shouldn't have. You don't scare me. Especially.
Okay. How did you do? So now what? Still nobody you want to phone? Oh, itchy head, itchy head.
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call.
Well, on that note, I will see you on the flip-flop.